So what is the best contact solution? And more specifically, which is the best contact lens solution for dry and sensitive eyes? Well, in this video, I'm gonna go over my favorite top 3 multi-purpose solutions, plus stay tuned toward the end for an extra solution that may even be the best of them all. So let's take a look. Hey everyone, this is Dr. Allen here from Dr. Eye Health, the channel that helps you with the eyes, vision, and finding the best vision products. And hey, if this is the first time we're meeting, it's my passion to help people take care of their eyes so they're not just seeing their best for today, but also for tomorrow. So if you're new here, consider subscribing. Also, at any point throughout the video, check out the show notes and links below for further information about all of the products that we talk about today. Also, this video is not sponsored in any way. I am purely just sharing my knowledge based on my personal experience as a contact lens wearer and as a professional who fits contact lenses in the clinic almost every single day. So if you're okay with that, let's begin. So the number one reason people actually drop out of contact lens wear is due to dryness and irritation with their contact lenses. So if you can just do one small thing to help improve the comfort of your contact lenses and extend your wear time throughout the day from being like 6 hours to maybe 9, maybe 12, up to like 16 hours of contact lens wear throughout the day, that is amazing. First words to wisdom here is about generics. I know everybody wants to save money, myself too, but when you buy generic contact lens solutions, we're talking the packaged bottles for Target, Walmart, Costco, people think, oh, they're the same solution. They actually are not. All the different brands that we're gonna be talking about today, they're made by the best brands in the business that put a lot of money, they invest a lot of money researching to make the best product they can. And they have patents on these formulas, so the generics are not the same. In fact, in the clinic, we often, and not just myself, but other doctors, we see a lot of people switching to generics, and then they come in saying their lenses aren't as comfortable. They feel like the lenses burn when they first put them in. They feel like their lenses dry out sooner throughout the day, and we see a lot more allergic reactions to those specific solutions versus the more name brand solutions, which again, we're gonna be talking about today. So when it comes to generics, buyer beware. So now the main point of the contact lens solution is of course to disinfect the contact lens and the contact lens case against nasty little microbes that can cause really bad eye infections, potentially even leading to permanent vision loss and blindness, and even needing to have a full corneal transplant. Now, if you're somebody who's already had a nasty experience like that, please go ahead and comment in the section below. I'd love to hear your story. Otherwise, when it comes to these solutions, you'd think that all these solutions are the same, and it's true that they do have to pass a standardized test to even get out on the shelf onto the market to be sold as a solution. However, every solution is a little bit different, and if you really read the fine print on the solutions, you'll find that some are actually working a little bit better than others. So the first solution is Optifree Pure Moist. Now, I have personally used Optifree Pure Moist for many years. I've always found them to be very comfortable with my lenses. I can usually wear my lenses almost all day long from the moment I wake up, kind of around 6, 7 o'clock in the morning, till about 9, 10, sometimes even 11 o'clock at night. So this solution is excellent for comfort, at least for my eyes and the contact lenses I typically wear if I'm wearing a monthly or a 2-week lens. Now, this solution does have some requirements when it comes to disinfecting disinfecting your contact lenses. So this solution, you do actually have to rub the lenses for at least 20 seconds. And if you're someone who's not rubbing your contact lenses, please start, because it has a lot of great benefits to your lenses. Now, when you're rubbing the solution for 20 seconds, you have to do that for each lens. Then you're actually supposed to rinse each lens on each side for an additional 10 seconds. Then after all of the rubbing and the rinsing, you have to put the lens in the lens case and wait at least 6 hours to hit that minimum of disinfecting power. So if you're somebody who doesn't get a full 6 hours of sleep, if you're somebody who really doesn't rub your lenses or rinse your lenses, you're not actually following the guidelines, and you're not even hitting that minimum disinfecting power with this solution. So that is kind of important to know. This solution, additionally, because it's made by that Alcon company, does work I find at least it works better and more synergistically with individuals who are using a contact lens made by the same company. So if you wear Air Optics, the Air Optics with Hydraglyde, if you wear Air Optics night and day lenses, then try to match the Optifree Pure Moist with those other Alcon products. Now let's talk about the BioTrue Solution by the Bausch & Lomb company. That's the one in the clear bottle. Now this solution, again, works really well for comfort. I find it does work a little bit better if you're using it with Bausch & Lomb products. So that's like the Bausch & Lomb Ultra Lens. Now this solution, again, similar to the Optifree, you do have to rub the lens for at least 20 seconds. But this rinsing part of the whole instructions, you only have to rinse both sides of the lenses for 5 seconds instead of the 10 seconds. So you save yourself a couple of seconds if you're following the instructions to the T. And afterward, you only have to let it soak for 4 hours. So if you're somebody who has like a really kind of busy schedule or an irregular sleep schedule, let's say you're like a fireman or something like that, and you're not sure when you need to wake up next, then perhaps 4 hours of soak time is going to be better for you with the BioTrue solution than one of the other disinfecting solutions that takes at least 6 hours. Now let's go over Blink Revitalens. Now Blink Revitalens is made by the Abbott company, which is part of Johnson & Johnson, a company that makes very popular contact lenses known as the Johnson & Johnson AccuView Oasis 2-week contact lenses, as well as the Johnson & Johnson Vita contact lens. Those are monthly lenses. Now this solution is excellent because it does work more synergistically with those popular products, but it actually has less work involved in terms as a disinfecting solution. Actually, if you're somebody who knows that you're not rubbing your lenses very much, or you just have a hard time really following the 20 seconds of rubbing the lenses with the other two solutions, or maybe you're a parent who has a child and you're worried that they're not taking care of their contact lenses as they should be, and I was totally there when I was that age. I probably was one of the worst contact lens care patients ever until I got into school and found out how terrible that was for me. With this solution, you only need to rub the contact lenses with the solution for 2 to 4 seconds on each lens. So that is great, right? Only 2 to 4 seconds saves you a lot of time. And then you only have to rinse the lenses for 5 seconds. So that's excellent. That saves you a lot more time. Then afterward, you still have to let it soak for at least 6 hours. So if you're somebody who's getting a regular routine night of sleep, getting at least 7 to 9 hours, and you just, you're staying up late at night, and you're feeling tired, and you just can't seem to get yourself to rub the lens for 20 seconds on each lens, perhaps Blink Revitalens is going to be a little bit safer for you. Now again, all three of these contact solutions will disinfect the contact lens and the contact lens case as long as you are properly following the instructions, and that will help reduce your risk of getting an eye infection with wearing contacts. Now in terms of the comfort with these solutions, I know for sure that personally, as well as in the clinic with other doctors, we know that these type of solutions do bring more comfort and longer wear time compared to generic solutions. I've actually dug through research articles trying to find if there is one solution that's better than the rest, but really there's nothing conclusive. Each different company will say, and of course market, that theirs is better, but it's tough to really give that type of scientific argument. Personally, again, I find that they do work synergistically. So if you're somebody who, again, is using an Alcon product for contact lens, like Air Optics, then perhaps an Alcon solution such as Optifree Pure Moist, that's going to work better for you. Same thing with the Bausch & Lomb products, and same thing with Johnson & Johnson products. Now, if you're somebody who has really more dry eyes, more irritated eyes, or maybe you just have very sensitive eyes, then perhaps there is one other solution that is the best, and that would be Clear Care, specifically Clear Care Plus with Hydraglyde. Now, this solution is actually a hydrogen peroxide solution that is made by, again, the Alcon company. Now, this is a 3% hydrogen peroxide solution, and if you've never seen this solution, it comes in kind of a different case. It's not like the standard contact lens cases you've seen before. It actually comes in a vertical case that is specifically designed to work with this solution. Now, you actually put the contact lenses into the case, you fold it up, and then you actually have to rinse the contact lenses with the solution. Fill the solution in the specialized contact lens holder, and then you actually submerge the contact lenses in the solution, and you have to wait at least 6 hours. And when I say at least 6 hours, I mean you have to wait the full 6 hours. This is a hydrogen peroxide solution, and it has a red cap on the top of the bottle for a reason, and you can even read the warning labels on the back. If you somehow get the solution into your eye, either by accident or you didn't fully wait 6 hours for the solution to neutralize into sterile water, you can actually give yourself a chemical burn on the eye. Now, most of the people who come into the clinic from making that mistake of actually getting this into their eye, it's usually not a horrible burn, but it is bad enough sometimes that we do need to prescribe medication. So I don't want you to make that mistake. But again, this solution is completely preservative free. And after the 6 hours, it does neutralize the sterile water. So you don't have to worry about all the extra chemicals really potentially getting into the eye, getting soaked up by the lens, and causing discomfort. So most individuals that I have come into the clinic, if they're having trouble with dryness, irritation, I discuss switching over to Clear Care because it isn't associated with as many kind of irritants to the eye. It's usually people come back saying, oh, my contact lenses feel so much better, and it's not associated with other inflammatory conditions on the eye, such as a giant papillary conjunctivitis. And if you've never heard of that before, I'll let you Google that and look at the Google images. That is specifically a type of really chronic allergic reaction to contact lenses and contact lens protein deposits on the lens, but this solution again works better at preventing that. Now a couple of pro tips regarding contact lens care. Number one is to follow the recommended wear schedule for your contacts and never use sterile saline solution instead of multi-purpose solution. They are not the same. Number two is to always rub and rinse your contact lenses based on what the manufacturer of those contact lens solutions recommends. Number three is to never top off your contact lens solution. Be sure to always be tossing that used solution after each use and refilling it full of fresh new solution each time. Number four is to always rinse, clean, and air dry your case after each use, because those cases can also carry nasty contaminants. Number five is to never expose your contact lenses to water. I mean tap water, bottled water, distilled water, lake water, or ocean water. Water carries a lot of little other microbes that may be okay for you to drink, but is not safe for your contacts. And number six is always contact your local eye care professional if you are ever noticing symptoms or irritation of a red eye or possible infection. So eye health question of the day, which contact lens solution are you using? Which one do you find works the best for dry and sensitive eyes? Go ahead and comment in the section below. I'd love to hear from you. Alright guys, thanks so much for watching. Go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, and share this video with any friends or family you think that it might help. If you would like to catch other cool videos from Dr. Eye Health, just click or tap the screen up here to the side, or click or tap the screen down over here. Otherwise, keep an eye on it, and we'll talk to you soon. Oh.